Hello and welcome to my video. We are still playing Triangle Strategy. Last episode, we have to make a very important decision. Even the game told us before we go into the chapter that it's going to be an important turning point of the game, where we have to choose between three plans, one from each of our most trusted companion, our wife, our friend, or our advisor, Benedict. But turns out there's another route. There's another way which we able to unlock. I don't know if it's something that's hard to do. This is only my first time, but it seems like from the looks of it, it's based on the choices that you made from the previous chapter. And yeah, we did it. We unlocked a different route, and yeah, let's see what it will lead us.
Thus did Serenoa ascertain the Scale's true purpose. Taking up the mantle of his late father, Lord Simone, and the ill-fated Dragan, Serenoa returns to present his allies with a bold new vision for Norzelia's future.
That's right. Dose of aspiration. We haven't even told any of our friends about it. We just kind of decided to do it.
I have made up my mind. We turn the salt crystals over to no one, but we do not keep them for ourselves. Instead, we distribute them equally to every person across Norzelia and change the face of the continent.
Do you hear yourself?
Do you mean this sincerely, Serenoa?
Yes.
What of the Roselle?
I
We
speak
freed
my
him, of
conscience,
course.
and I promise I have not forgotten the Roselle.
Don't worry, my dear.
Grant me the time to explain my strategy.
My triangle
We must
strategy.
put an end to the teachings if we are to release the salt to all Norzelians. Which is to say, the holy state of Hyzante must fall.
So we are to take up Benedict's proposal.
No.
I propose we attack on 3 separate fronts.
At the same time?
We will use our domain's wildfire to prevent Hyzante from capturing the mines. Meanwhile, I wish to negotiate an accord with Aesfrost that affords us use of the death snell. I know full well the risks involved. However, I believe we can convince Svarog, who opposes the Archduke, that an alliance is worthwhile.
Yes. Yes.
Finally, we expose the falsehoods that prop up Hyzante's precious teachings and incite another Rosellan uprising. In one fell swoop, we can abase the Hierophant and throw the capital into chaos.
So, what are you
That
guys
accomplished?
saying?
We shall sack the Holy State with Aesfrost at our side. With both the source and the crystals in our possession, no one in Norzelia will ever want for
I
salt.
bet we will have to fight Aesfrost then.
We can bring peace, equity, and stability to all Norzelia, just as Roland envisioned. We can restore the Wolfort name to its former glory and usher it into a new era, as Benedict desires.
And we can free the
Era,
Roselle.
my dear Frederica, in which the Roselle shall be free once and for all. What I ask may sound impossible, but we have survived long odds before. Let us cling together and do so once again. Do any present have objections to the path I have set before us?
Guys.
None from me, lad.
Oh, thank God.
Quicken the very blood in my veins.
Permit me to speak plainly, Your Majesty. I am in agreement with Lord Serenoa.
We cannot dream our desires into reality. Some things must be fought for and won.
What say you, Anna?
You've tried your way, Benedict. It's time we tried something new.
What say you three?
I am ashamed to admit that my obsession with the domain's safety may have blinded me to more aggressive solutions. Your plan is audacious, perhaps even reckless, but it is not impossible and may well be worth the risk. House Wolford is better for having you at its helm, Lord Serenoa.
Thank you, Benedict. Thank you.
The
That means
fate
a lot.
of my people always felt so small compared to the war raging around us. Yet you would still choose to walk a dangerous path rather than cast the Roselle aside. It would be my honor to fight alongside you and see this through.
I honestly thought Hyzante would rule better than I could. That they would bring prosperity to Norzelia.
No,
I
Roland.
shrank from my duties and lost myself to the idea of revenge upon Gustadolf. I may well have betrayed my own kingdom.
You are the most lost
You,
between the
Serenoa,
three.
opened my eyes to the truth. And for you, my friend, as King of Glenbrook, I shall face any enemy and lead our people to glory.
Then we've no need of the scales. Our path is decided. From here on out, we shall split into 3 regiments. Allow me to explain the role each has to play.
Oh, what? Are we not gonna be in all 3?
I pray that clarifies what each regiment needs to do. Prolonging the war risks slowly driving the 3 kingdoms to ruin and starving their people in the process. Not to mention, all involved will lose sight of what they were fighting for if they haven't already.
Agreed. 'Tis for the good of all if we bring it to a swift and decisive end.
And so we find ourselves contemplating war on 3 fronts.
Hyzante and Aesfrost aren't expecting such drastic action from us. The element of surprise may deliver us victory.
As will the leader of each regiment involved in this gambit.
I shall lure the Hyzantean army to their doom here at Castle Wolford.
Oh.
Svarog knows who I am, and swore he would fight alongside me. I shall depart for Aesfrost and hold him to his word.
Interesting.
Let me be the one to journey to Hyzante. I would love nothing more than to expose their false idol for all to see and lead my people to rebel in the name of freedom.
Then I shall secure the help of Claris of the Consortium in exchange for information about the salt crystals. We can secret you inside the capital and provide you with explosives enough to fell the goddess. Though we fight on distant fronts, we are bound
Oh, we
together
are
in
gonna be
spirit.
split?
We fight to the last for Norzelia!
For Wolford!
Norzelia!
Okay, for Norzelia. Even though I don't really care about I only care about Wolford, okay? Guess Norzelia means Hyzante and Aesfrost too. Interesting. Meanwhile, oh my god. I don't know if it's gonna be more harder. Ooh, what is this?
No.
Avlora?
General Avlora?
Oh, the Aesfrost, the army?
Former General, I come to you now as a citizen of Norzelia, nothing more. I come to House Wolford in search of sanctuary. I beg you, have the mercy to take me in.
Why? We almost kill you, Avlora.
Wait here.
Wait, is she gonna join us?
General Avlora, we thought you missing.
Indeed, it was your actions that caused my brief disappearance, though I bear no grudge for how the battle ended. This time, however, I come to you with a humble request. I wish to join your ranks, if you'll have me.
You wish to defect? To what end?
That we may bring this fraught and fractious chapter of Norzelia's history to a close. I would see those of Lady Cordelia's generation preside over an era of peace and tranquility. You've every right to doubt me when I say Lady Cordelia has touched me. But I swore to be her sword forevermore, not Aesfrost's.
We have long been enemies. You've taken much from us in Aesfrost's name. I know you to be many things, General Avlora, but a schemer and a liar are not among them. I trust that you speak true. And and your talk of a swift end to this conflict appeals to me. We are of the same mind.
My lord.
Yeah, we cannot check her profile.
Nevertheless, there remains bad blood between us. There may be some within our ranks who are less than pleased to see you.
Roland, be nice. We need all the allies we can get.
I expect there will be. I understand their hurt, and have made my peace with it.
That's right, you did kill Franny.
I will suffer their slings and arrows gladly, if it means bringing peace to Norzelia.
It's very big of you, Avlora.
I admire your conviction. In truth, we have already arrived at our decision. Your strength is a boon we can neither hope to replicate nor replace. I welcome you, General Avlora, to House Wolfort.
My sword is yours, Lord Serenoa.
Avlora, join your forces. Now die. Roland stabbed her with his spear. Avlora's absent in battle, a fierce fighter willing to risk even her own life. Stat increases when her HP is low. Bows an incredibly powerful attack, though it is not without danger. Yeah, she's a berserker, right? Oh, Avlora joined our ranks. Not even...
Let us divide House Wolfort into 3 regiments.
Not even Maxwell is...
I leave the allocation of forces in your capable hands.
What, do we have to choose now? We
Choose
still...
wisely. Once the plan is in motion, we won't have the luxury of adjusting our strategy.
Oh my god.
Understood.
What? We have to choose now? This is too hard. All units will be divided into 3 regiments. Each regiment will fight its own separate battle? Wait, do I get an explanation? Attack a unit. Roland's regiment. Benedict's regiment. Frederica's regiment. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, I reload my save data because I needed a grinding, and I thought maybe I could get a new unit if I grinded before I split the teams up, and apparently I did. I got new character. Let's see. In the Wolford domain, a merchant tries to sell off a peculiar automaton. Peculiar indeed.
Welcome one and welcome all. Behold, you'll find no finer selection of exotic wares in all the land. Sparkling jewels, beautiful silks, and the rarest curio of them all, this automaton. It's
Wait, automaton? Is it the same automaton that the Singy 7
That's your cue,
made?
Decimal.
Decimal.
Welcome one and welcome all.
Decimal, an automaton, an adorable singing and dancing automaton. He does not know who invented him or why. Oh, look at him dance!
Welcome and welcome and
Oh. Oh no! Oh no!
What's wrong with that thing?
Oh!
Stay away!
Stay away!
You blasted sack of screws! I bought you to lure in customers, not scare them off!
Oh no.
sorry. I did not mean to lose functional control again.
Oh, he's so cute.
Useless rusted heap of bolts! I've lost track of all the gold I've squandered on your repairs, and for what gain? But no more. I won't empty my coin purse trying to make riches out of rubbish.
Oh, are we gonna buy it?
Ah, perfect timing. You there. How would you like an automaton to call your very own? What are you waiting for? Dance for them.
Welcome one and welcome all. Welcome one and welcome all.
Incredible, isn't it? Bet you've never seen its like before.
Indeed, but...
Wait, how exactly will it battle?
So long, Decimal. Be good for your new master.
Oh, he's like
Wait.
abandoned. Oh my god.
Fleet of foot, that one.
He must have used the quietest
What shall we do
fleet-footed.
with
Wouldn't do to simply abandon it here.
Decimal.
Perhaps it can be of some use to us. You'll look after it, won't you, Anna?
If that is your wish.
Okay. It's like a puppy. Like an automaton puppy.
My name is Decimal. I hope I will serve you well, Master.
Don't call me that. My name's Anna.
As you command, Master Anna.
Master Anna. Decimal, join your forces. Does what only an automaton can. Immune to status ailments. Possesses abilities with a wide range that trigger depending on the target's HP or TP. What does that mean? Alright, let's check it out. Automaton's Artifice. Become immune to all status elements, but don't recover TP naturally at the start. Oh, what? Charge TP. Gain 3 TP when not moving or using... Oh, okay, so you don't charge TP the normal way. You'll have to not move or use any command. Okay. Target HP 3. Deal non-elemental magic damage to all enemies within range whose current HP is a multiple of 3. I have to do math now? This is okay. Multiple 4, multiple 5. This will learn 29. Decrease their movement by 1. Have a chance to instantly kill. Oh, that's pretty strong. Oh, you know what? There's an accessory that's perfect for you, isn't it? Obsidian anklet, I believe. Yeah. Increased strength and magic attack, but prevents natural TP recovery at the start of your turn. Yeah, I'll give you that. Since you already don't get TP the normal way anyway. Oh, you know what? You know, wait. Could it be? Wait, I seem to remember something. What's it, information? Oh no, not information. Notes. Yeah, this one. Yes, welcome and welcome. Yeah, this one. A moving cast. Wandering around Hyzante. The cursed cast. Oh, cool. All right. Okay, we also have some character story. Let's see it. Groma speaks to Gila of her past and her regrets as the Iron Fist of the war 30 years pass. It seems like all Aesfrost ex-soldiers are not happy. We have Groma, we have Flanagan.
Might I sit here for a bit?
If you don't mind the company of this old maid, you're more than welcome. Well now, shall we have ourselves a little chat to pass the time?
Groma is not bad, but as an evade tank,
I would like nothing more than to hear of your
she needs more
exploits in the
evade points.
Saltiron War. I have read much of your surpassing prowess on the battlefield, but would be honored to learn more in your own words.
Oh, child, that was so many, many years ago. How many enemies did I fell on the battlefield? I long since lost count. They say my very name was feared throughout the land. You and others may call them exploits. The truth is, I was nothing more than a skilled dealer of death.
You're
You
an
sound as if you
assassin?
regret it.
Against fellow soldiers and warriors
Hmm.
like myself? No, that is simply the way of war. But my acts also brought suffering to those who did not deserve it. The Roselle, for example.
Oh, what did you do to the
The
Roselle?
Roselle? How so?
I was leading a siege on the citadel of the Sands in Hyzante, not far from the source. The Hyzantean commander was a worthy foe. The battle drew on, and we were losing men and resources with little to show for it. Seeking to end the battle quickly, I chose to raise the fort with wildfire, and so it fell. All too late did I learn that its jails were filled with Roselle, captured slaves who had fled servitude at the lake.
But you did not
Oh
know they were
no.
there. You can hardly blame yourself for their fate.
Do you think the Roselle who roasted to death would say the same? What of their families?
You cannot forgive yourself for this, even so many years later.
And why should I? Because my countrymen sing of me as a hero?
Okay, we should not
To
put
this
her
day,
on Benedict's
visions
mission
of
then.
charred bodies lying in the rubble haunt me. Lumps of burnt flesh that were once men and women who wished only for their freedom.
Yeah, we should not put her on Benedict's
First,
mission.
I tried to forget, but the weight of my sins was too heavy to bear. And so I abandoned everything and left my home behind. Fortunately, I had already trained a protege to follow in my place.
And ever since then, you've wandered the realm alone?
Yes, but no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape my regrets. And now, Norzelia finds itself embroiled in another bloody struggle. The horrors of the past come anew. If fighting is all I am good for, then the least I can do is fight for peace. It may not atone for the death and suffering I have wrought, but at least it may save others from the same fate.
I'm sorry. It was not my intention to make you relive such painful memories.
Worry not, lass. Truth be told, it's something I've been hoping to get off my chest for a while now. But this old maid's rambled on long enough, I reckon. Thank you for the company, child.
Alright. Next we have Milo. Anna witnesses Milo doing something unusual in secret. Ooh. Is it from Idor? Idore?
Oh! I thought I told you not to sneak up behind me like that.
It's been some time since a bird came from Hyzante, hasn't it?
Huh. So you were spying on me. Did Wolfort order this?
No. Lord Serenoa is not the type to have his people surveilled. But
Is it really?
as his retainer, I would be remiss not to keep an eye out for those who might intend him harm.
I suppose there's no fooling you. Yes, I am Hyzante's spy. Do what you will with me. I fear neither torture nor execution.
We would gain nothing by doing either.
Yeah, you're a pretty good
Plant may be
unit, Milo.
poisonous or medicinal after all. Depending on how we use you, you could still serve House Wolfort.
I am a
Ooh,
human.
a double spy.
Do not liken me to a mere object.
Even tools have feelings. You said it yourself now.
Go on, Anna. Go on.
So you did hear me.
You should understand this by now, Milo. Lord Serenoa would never use you, or any of us, as mere tools.
Indeed, he is too trusting. He would be easy to poison had I a mind to do so.
Grant peaceful sleep to the wounded beast. What is the meaning of this?
Should House Wolfort rise in opposition to Hyzante, Serenoa is to be killed.
Oh.
It's a coded message. I only just received it. My master sees me as nothing but a tool. Now that my identity has been found out, my life is as good as forfeit. My master disposes of tools once they are no longer useful to him, you see. But he cannot dispose of me if I dispose of him first.
Oh?
Then you will aid us.
No. I will use you. I may be a tool, but I have my pride. I came here seeking power that I might protect myself. To avoid being disposed of, I needed to align myself with a strong house.
Ooh, Wolford is a strong house.
You're a tough one.
We with our Avlora, we with
As
our
tough as a weed.
bandits,
And poisonous too.
we with our Rufus, we are pretty strong. Oh, Groma again. Oh, okay, I guess this is the second. Groma wanders the land alone, seeking to atone for her sins. I think the character story only have 2. Because it seems like very conclusive. Most of the second character story.
You there! This is no place for strangers. Be gone from here.
So the rumors were true. There are Roselle here.
From Hyzante, are you? I'll be damned if I go back to your stinking salt pit. It's been 30 years. We want only to live in peace.
30 years? Were you at the Citadel of the Sands during the war, perchance?
I was. How did you know? I was but a child at the time. We had fled from servitude, but the army quickly tracked us down. We were forced to.
So some did survive. Please, forgive me.
What got into you all of a sudden?
Long ago, I served as General of Aesfrost. It was I who razed the Citadel to the ground and burned your countrymen alive. Words of apology will not even begin to atone for my deeds. Yet I give them anyway. I am sorry.
Knowing the danger, you came all the way out here to say that?
I had to know if any of you lived.
Oh, we did.
It is true that I lost my father when we fled servitude at the source. My people still bear the wounds from that war. Wounds that may never heal. But not one of us perished in the flames that day.
Oh.
What did you say?
It is true that we were being kept prisoner in the Citadel jails that day. But we were set free before the fire spread.
Oh, by Federica's mom, Lady Olea.
But the commander himself personally gave the order.
Oh no, Archibald, isn't it?
Together with our leader to see that we were ushered to safety.
A general of Hyzante freed you? But why?
To this day, I still remember his words. A person's life isn't worth more or less just because of the conditions of their birth. Who is to say what was in his heart? All I know is that it is by his mercy that we are alive today. Many of my people live together in villages. Others, like my family and I, have chosen to live on our own.
None of you died at the Citadel that day. That can't be possible.
But it is. And I'm living proof.
I dared not dream. Oh, thank heavens.
Oh, Groma.
There's no need for tears.
To think there was such a compassionate soul in Hyzante's ranks. If this man still lives, I would express my gratitude to him in person.
Oh, good, because I think Archibald is
Sadly, I do not
smitten
even
with
remember
you.
his name.
It's Archibald.
At any rate, I feel as if a great burden has been lifted. And yet my true battle has only begun. And I will not rest until this world is one where people need no longer suffer the horrors of war.
A bit idealistic, no? I reckon that only bloodier days are ahead.
I know this better than anyone, boy. And yet I mustn't give up hope. At long last, my conscience is clear, and I fight with newfound purpose for the hope of a brighter future.
Okay, this is kind of one of my gripe with this game, but it's only a small gripe, kind of nitpicking, but aside from the main cast, which is like the Serenoa and all of his retinue, all the side characters, even though they are kind of hinted, they link one another, like Groma and Archibald, they could never get the chance to talk, even on battles. It's kind of shame. But anyway, that's all there's to it. So as you can see, this is a save file before we made the choice. We're gonna cut back to where we split the group. Alright, we're back with the team distribution. Luckily, we have an even number. We have 24 units total. 3 are not changeable, which is the leader, Frederica, Benedict, and Roland. And then we have 21 left, distributed between 3. So we got 7 each. Okay, so the first issue that we have is only Roland is a physical attacker, while Benedict and Frederica is not. Benedict is especially at a disadvantage because at least Frederica could do some damage output. Benedict is a support utility unit. So my first priority is to give him a physical attacker. And I decided that Serenoa, as our main physical attacker, I think he has the highest attack stat among all, should be with Benedict. And I give Avlora, our newest addition to the team, to Frederica because there's no way that she could work with Roland. And that leaves only Maxwell, Sir Maxwell. And yeah, I think it's a bit poetic to have him work with his mentor-student team. Hell yes. So that's our physical attacker distribution completed. Next is the defender. I only have 2 defender, which is Erador and Flanagan. So I distributed the defender based on the mission. So we know that Benedict's mission is to defend the Wolford domain, well, to lure people to the traps and burn them, basically. And Erador really helped us in that map before when we were fighting Flora, so I put him here. Flanagan, I put here because Roland is going to Aesfrost, and I think that's the map with high elevation. I think Frederica will be in the Salt Lake, which is doesn't really require a lot of elevation. So having a flyer defender, I think, would be good for Roland's team. Now, for the absence of a tank, I put Groma because she kind of is an evasive tank. So hopefully that could distract the enemies trying to attack her, and she could evade, hopefully. We only have 2 defenders, unfortunately. Now, the third unit that is important is the healer. I put Hosabara here because, again, Benedict's mission is to lure enemies into the fire trap. Benedict has... no, not Benedict. Erador has Rampo. He could also provoke the enemies to his way. luring the enemies to the trap. Osabara has pushback, so I think she is perfect for this. And then, of course, since Frederica is a mage, we need a TP battery / healer Medina to be with her. And that leaves Gila, so I put Gila in Roland's team. It's unfortunate that we have to separate Frederica and Gila, but yeah, we only have 3 healers, unfortunately. The rest is more of a utility. I put Narf and Azana here because, again, I think the map will be the Salt Lake, which is a lot of water. They could use the thunder magic to fry them off. And I put Julio because we need more TP battery now because there are a lot of healers. And then I put Archibald here because as another offensive unit, I guess, even though he is not super tanky. But yeah, I don't have a lot of archers, so I'll just put him here. And again, Archibald has a kind of a side plot with Groma, so I thought it'll be cute to put them together. Next, for the Benedict's team, I put Lionel here because Lionel can provoke enemy as well, though one at a time. But yeah, that's pretty helpful. Because I don't have the third archer, I put Corrington here as the range attacker, but also because he could erect ice wall that could hopefully maybe help with the crowd control. Then I put Piccoletta here again. She could use decoy that could lure enemies to where I want them to be, and she could also like throw pellets, not pellets, elemental stones to enemies when needed. And I don't know how to use Decimal yet, but because Benedict's team needs the 7th member, I put Decimal here. Because here I put a lot of the unit that has high mobility. Again, I think he is the only map that has a lot of elevation, so I put Jens to help with ladders. But I also put Anna, who can surmount to high places, Hugh Het, who can fly, and Milo, who can jump. At least that's how I did it. So hopefully it will work. I did grind all of my units to level 28. I think only Decimal is still 26 because I just got him recently. And Frederica's actually at level 32 now, which is 4 levels above the recommended level. So that helps put a confidence in this team, because before, this team is the one that I wasn't sure of gonna do well. Because the lack of tank. I considered trying to put Avlora here, but again, I need him to hold back the enemy from Hyzante. So yeah, as usual, I'm gonna save. So if we need some changing, we could just load back the old save. So yeah, let's proceed.
Hyzante raises their army on the presumption they can seize the grand Norzelian mines for themselves.
Oh, look at Decimal in the back.
The Hierophant has ordered them to destroy House Wolford as well. We, however, will not yield. The salt crystals are ours, and we will defend them with our lives. Hyzante shall bend the knee at the tip of our blades. Their army may have the advantage of numbers, but even that will mean naught against our wildfire traps. The Hyzantian army blindly obeys the Hierophant. But the Hierophant has no power here. We choose our own path, and we have the courage of our convictions.
Hell yeah.
This battle is but the first step on the path Lord Serenoa has laid before us. Let us take this first step together and rejoice. For Norzelia, now and forever.
assault on Twins Gate. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's the one with the various elevation.
Twins Gate is sealed. Gustavov hardens his defenses at the encampment within. We will approach the gate and request an audience. We may yet find common ground with Aesfrost. The Duchy wields the Death Snell, a weapon capable of reducing the goddess's shield surrounding Hyzante to rubble. We need that weapon if we are to break the Holy State's stranglehold on Salt, and thus Norzelia. I know this may feel a betrayal to some of you. Aesfrost invaded us. They are the enemy. They murdered my father and brother. And I will never forget nor forgive them for it. But I believe if Father were still here, he would see that I go to Aesfrost for the right reasons.
Hell yes.
That I ask them for aid so that we may thrive. For above all, a king's duty is to his people. And I would sooner cast out the shadows of the past by building a brighter future than lament our lot in life. I ask for your aid in building that bright future. Let us walk the path set before us by Serenoa, and lead Norzelia into a new era of peace and prosperity unlike any we've known.
Frederica's team. Rosalind rescue efforts. So definitely in the Salt Lake, I believe. And we have to destroy the goddess statue.
To the plan. We shall slip into the capital of the Holy State, disguised as a band of merchants from the Norzelia Consortium. Lord Claris has taken on no small amount of risk in agreeing to help us gain entry. We are truly in your debt, Lord Claris.
I stand to gain more from a liberated Norzelia, where Hyzante no longer dictates the terms of trade and commerce. In short, spare no extra thoughts for me. This is as much a business consideration as it is helping those in need.
I think this team has the highest offense.
As he says, this is for the future of Norzelia.
If we consider magic attack purely as offensive stats. But we don't have a lot of tanks here. That kind of worries me. So we have to play aggressive in this map, I think.
Concealed a massive pillar of salt that was stolen from my people. This salt pillar is incontrovertible proof that the teachings and the goddess around which they are built are lies. The faithful will be shaken to their core, and the Hierophant's power will wane. With luck, we may even show the Roselle they were without fault, inciting them to rise once more and cast off the yoke of their oppressors. This is nothing less than a battle to wrest control of Norzelia from the clutches of a capricious and vengeful goddess.
Vengeful goddess.
Have you prepared the explosives, Lord Claris?
Prepared and loaded onto a cart, my lady. Enough to bring the goddess back to Earth, I should think.
Excellent. Then let us depart.
You are a marvel, Lady Frederica. A Rosellan with Aesfrosti blood, fighting under House Wolford's banner. Who better than you to challenge Hyzante's tyranny? Do you not feel the weight of destiny upon you?
This is not destiny, Lord Claris. Nothing could be less certain than the moment in which we find ourselves. Serenoa and I have traveled a long, hard road together. It brought us here, but it does not end here. And so we walk on.
Now you seek to fell the goddess. You are possessed of an iron will, if you'll forgive the expression.
I shall take that as a compliment.
Okay.
Watch over us, Mother.
Alright, it is completed. Okay, I think I want to end the episode here. It seems like we're gonna have to do 3 battles at once in one chapter. So I will split the episode here. Hopefully our team distribution will work. I'm kind of worried, but I have done everything that I can. let's see how it goes. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to check out the future episode where I will do this 3 almost impossible battles. But anyway, see you guys. Bye.